All I can understand is very good in French. Some above expectations, but I've been demoted. Okay, that was funny while it lasted, but I'll change it now. Let's go back to Simon, I guess. It's closest to 5. Peanuts, Pee-wee? Where is I? Alright, maybe not. Something. Yep. Sounds good.
Your attention, please.
Leading
now
off the inning, Alan Cavaney.
Number
and
77.
They'll need him to get something going here.
Cruz.
Terry Crews.
Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike one.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Am I really in the 9th inning? They bring me on in the 9th inning. Sorry, coach.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Alexi
Almanzar. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Now batting, center
Stepping
fielder.
in now, Richard Osuna.
Osuna.
As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
2-run game lap. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Fukumura is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Rubber Ducks came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win.
Played 1
Nelson
inning in the match.
Rodriguez gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Terry Crews records the save, his 1st of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now our final line score. First, for the victorious Rubber Ducks, 6 runs on 13 hits. 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes.
Days, okay.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. A player new to his Double-A squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
Am I closing out again?
Ladies and
Terry
gentlemen,
Crews
your attention,
comes out
please.
of the bullpen to shut
Now
things down here
for
in the
the
9th.
Rubber Ducks, number 77, Terry Crews.
Ready once again, Pat Covey. He'll look
Leading
to bounce
off for
back
Brewers,
after striking
the
out his
shortstop.
last time up.
Pat
Looking for base runners
Covey.
here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, one down. Now to the plate, Richard Benitez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Benitez.
First pitch coming, here it is. And it's fouled away. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. One out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well.
No.
So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Ready for another chance, Charles Simon. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. In there, and it's 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
That was not a strike, whoever yelled that out.
2 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And that misses 2-2.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Rubber Ducks posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Colby Hanna takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Terry Crews hammers down the save, his second. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now our final line score. First for the victorious Rubber Ducks. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home. Your attention, please.
Terry Crews takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 77, Terry Crews.
Into the box, Jim Tejera. He singled his last time up.
The catcher, Jim Tejera.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Standing in now, Charles Simon. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Stepping in, Eric Emerson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Akron Rubber Ducks came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Alex Kearney claims the win out of the pen, his first. Terry Crews wraps it up for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
For the Rubber Ducks, 1 run on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Survive the bush and rebel from the waist down. Yeah, 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 yeah. tertiary third pitch next appearance. Alien baby.
Your attention,
Terry
please.
Cruz gets the call
Now
from the
pitching
pen,
for
and they've
Akron.
saved him for the 11th
Number
as he'll try and
77.
take this one home.
Terry.
The 11?
Cruz.
That was only 9 innings.
Leading off the inning, Theodore McGowan,
And
as
leading
they'll
off
look to
for
get
the
something
Flying
going
Squirrel,
here and even this game
the
up.
second baseman, Theodore McGowan.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. So the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
The right fielder, number 8.
Into the box now, Jason Clark, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 0-1 pitch. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
McGowan on at first. No, but got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Digging
The
in,
left fielder,
Juan
number 34.
Garlobo. He singled his last time up.
Garlobo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Here's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the screwball there. 2 gone.
Nice.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So a pivotal moment here.
Now
and
batting,
digging in now,
third baseman,
Orlando Cabrera.
Orlando
And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First offering on its way. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. Two out with the man at first. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here?
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4 the final tally. Nelson Rodriguez earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Terry Crews closes the door for the save, his 4th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Sure enough.
Here now our final line score. First for the victorious Rubber Ducks. 5 runs on 14 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Are they going to keep me as a relief pitcher?
After a brief trial move, this prospect is being returned to his original role. For now, anyways. A coach is sent to offer guidance on training for a specific position.
The game's future stars are on
and
display
now,
as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Harrisburg Senators and the Akron Rubber Ducks. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Terry Crews, the Aussie-born pitcher, will get the starting nod in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Wow, not only was this guy good in his last start working deep in the game, but he also posted a double-digit strikeout total. We'll see if he has that kind of stuff again in this one.
At the plate, Bob Rosa, and we are set for baseball here this
Leading
evening.
Off for Harrisburg, the right fielder, Bob Rosa.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Gomez. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first two guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
At the plate, Andrew Stevenson, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off them. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
You really shouldn't have swung at that one, buddy.
The next 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. On a line, that's a base hit.
Nabbit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Yeah, that was my bad. Sorry, Kane.
Striding into the box, Alexi Garcia. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away.
Garcia.
Here comes the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Steve.
In now,
Yes,
Steve
sir.
Gaston, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
So many bearded guys in this league.
Comes set with the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
Swing and a miss. Got him with the screwball, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score.
Come on, guys, you need to get a score.
Next will be the designated hitter.
If I'm not batting, I can't help with that.
First shot for him here.
Hitter.
2 hits in 5
Theodore
trips a night ago.
Shea.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Line towards center field. Naquin patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Stout, because we're very staunch.
In now, Patrick Walsh. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort.
Walsh.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box,
7.
Phil Page. He'll go after the first
Phil
pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run and 17 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
I got the count 0-2.
Walsh, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Standing in now, Norman Acosta, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The batting average clearly not where he wants it to be. 1 home run and 11 RBIs. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And the screwball is in there, so he falls into a quick hole. 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Set to get his evening at the plate started.
Leading off for
Cruz, and it's been a real
catcher.
struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. The 0-2 once more. High in the air out to center field. Naquin has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So striding forward now, Bob Rosa. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Bob Rosa.
First pitch on its way. In there, strike one. Third inning, no score to this point. Froze him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
Two great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Stepping in now, Andrew Stevenson. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0.
Come on, team.
Digging in, Alexi Garcia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Steve Gaston.
The third baseman, Steve Gaston.
Steve.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Fouled away. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Line toward right center. And a diving effort, but the ball kicks off the right fielder's glove.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Now batting.
Stepping in,
Theodore
Chang.
Theodore Chang.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home. And he fouls this one off. Pitch is popped up. Fernandez is there. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. And there are 2 gone now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Now batting, the second baseman, Patrick Walsh.
Looks like I got more confidence on my
In now, Patrick Walsh.
secondary and tertiary
swung on and missed for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip.
Don't leave. Audience members.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Luplow is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. And we are tied 0-0. Now in the box, Phil Page. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Luplow coming on. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Norman Acosta. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. One out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Here's the 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Swing it softly on the ground.
That was my bad, guys.
Striding in, Ramon Cruz.
Know how to read what
now batting, catcher, Ramon Cruz.
I was running towards it, but I clearly wasn't.
He's set. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Sure that green jumper cardigan lady has left already.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, B-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Down the line at first. He'll go to the bag for 1. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Come on, guys. We just gave away a home run.
Into the box now, Andrew Stevenson. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
My eye, that was a ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Senators lead it 1-0.
How did we let them get ahead, guys? And we're out in 3.
Digging in once again, Alexi
Leading
Garcia. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Alexi
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box,
batter,
Steve
the third
Gaston.
baseman, Steve
Grounded sharply to first. Fernandez is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So striding in, Theodore
batter,
Chang.
number 10, designated hitter, Theodore Chang.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nothing across here this half. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Harrisburg is
Come on,
out
guys.
in front,
You've got to get a run,
1-0.
please. Please. Just 1 run. Or 2. Yes. Oh, I got relieved.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Harrisburg, number 22, Kevin Haley.
When do I get put back on the plate? That was an epic game.
Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Yeah, guys, it seemed like every time he swung the bat, it was hit somewhere hard. He winds up with 5 base knocks in the game, and you don't see that too often. Without question, a standout performance.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Alex Kearney gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
For the Rubber Ducks, 2 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left a boatload of runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening.
No, probably because he played more things than me, because I went to like 14. I don't know, I still don't know how this game works. Days, eh? Strike out more than 9 batters? Sure.
The evaluation of minor league prospects is not only the business of team scouts. Sports agents do their homework as well. From the ranks of hundreds of minor league prospects, the next generation of MLB superstars will eventually emerge. Determining which prospects will be those superstars is big business. And getting in on the ground floor is smart business. This prospect has become the object of a notable sports management company's attention. However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, the trading in of a long-time trusted mentor for a corporate wheeler-dealer can feel like a scary step. But a fledgling must leave the nest, for a big world awaits.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air
and now,
on the show.
Please welcome
A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the Flying Squirrels of Richmond and the Akron Rubber Ducks. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Terry Crews, the Aussie-born pitcher, will get the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy is fun to watch. How about his last start? He had 10 Ks, lots of swings and misses, and this is one of those guys, when he's throwing the ball over the plate, he can get a lot of strikeouts.
Stepping up now, Scott Guerra.
The
As we
leadoff
take a look
hitter
at
this
the splits
afternoon.
between April and
Well,
May.
that's impressive start dance.
Scott Guerra.
Don't know where one ends and the other begins, but I'm impressed.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Guys, you take a look at the home nine as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Roll, this is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, D-Roll, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one, we'll take one. They need to figure out a way to get it done today.
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup likes to run the bases. They like to run them aggressively. Stolen bases are not out of the equation. Taking the extra bag, putting the defense on blast right here. The key for this offense is getting guys on base to create havoc.
The second baseman, Theodore.
Get a little something on your cheek.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. This year against right-handed pitching, McGowan carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now,
third,
Derek
the
Goodman.
first baseman, Derek.
This is lifted out to left. Fukumori has a beat on it, and the inning is
Very
over.
casual.
So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score.
Come on, Rubber Ducks. Or not.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aiden Barber. And you see
Leading
what
off,
he's done in recent
the designated
action.
hitter,
Obviously seeing
number
the ball
20.
well right now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
That was a ball. Pretty darn close, I think.
Here it comes on 1-1. And it's 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
Hit back up the middle. Flaherty gloves it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
I really would have preferred to strike out them, but can't be helped.
Standing in, Marco Almanzar,
as
as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Marco Almanzar.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball laid off well below the knees. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Luplow is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. So digging in now, Daniel Hara. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. First delivery to him on the way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Fouled off. And he takes a strike 3 called on the screwball, and that's how the inning will end. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0.
Come on, guys, you can do it. Maybe not this round, but you can do it.
Stepping into the box, Jason Clark.
Leading off,
he'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Jason Clark.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Here's a pop-up now. Fernandez moving to his left. 1 away.
Still need to get strikeouts, but Okay, I'll take it.
Coming to the plate now, Juan Garlobo. He's got hits
Batting
in each
eight.
of the last 5 ball games.
Juan Garlobo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Swung on and missed. 1-1. The 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Strike 3 called. Nasty screwball there for out number 2. Set to get his day started, Reggie White, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season.
White.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball, or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
The next 0-2. Gets
Sit down.
Up around the letters. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0.
Rubber duckies, you messed up.
So stepping in, Scott
Leading
Guerra.
off.
He'll try to get
The
it
center
going here
fielder.
to begin the 4th.
Scott
This game is rolling
Guerra.
right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Naquin's under it. 1 away.
I'll take it.
Settling in now, Theodore
The batter, number
McGowan.
10.
0 for 1
Second
for him
baseman.
here in this
Get a
one.
little-
Theodore
something like a face there, buddy.
McGowan.
Here's the first pitch to him. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly
Another
behind
one.
0-2.
That's
Popped up. Fernandez in foul ground, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
not going to get me a strikeout.
Stepping in and ready for another shot.
The first
Derek
baseman,
Goodman.
number
He
21.
flew out in his last
Derek
at-bat.
Goodman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. That just misses off the inside for ball 1.
1-1.
That was a
The
ball.
1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Oh, really? Fumble?
And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0.
Let's go, duckies. Let's. That was over quick.
Striding forward now is the
Leading
DH,
off,
Aiden
the
Barber.
designated
He'll look
hitter,
to get something going
number
here in
20.
this scoreless ball game.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get it?
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Anytime you're battling and the score is even, you've got to get on base to manufacture some offense. He'll take that every day of the week.
I did not
now
mean to do that.
Marco Almanzar,
the shortstop.
Just ruined my perfect game.
Marco Almanzar.
Sure, I would have ruined it at some time anyway, but
first delivery to him on the way. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch, and it's fouled away. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
disappointing though.
Digging in to try it again, Daniel Hara.
Now batting.
He'll look to bounce
Left
back
fielder,
after striking
Daniel
out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2, scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Daniel Hara becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Now at the plate, Jason Clark.
Now batting.
His last
Right
at
fielder,
bat didn't go his
Jason
way as he popped out in foul
Clark.
territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
The set and the 1-0. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first.
Why did you not run for it?
And no one will track it down. Barber at second with 2 down. Up. Cruz has got it, and the side is retired. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Now batting, Juan Garlobo. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Now batting.
In now, Reggie White.
Reggie White.
And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. Here it comes, 0-2. Fastball just missed above the zone. Bases are empty, one man out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
The center fielder, number 11, Scott.
Stepping in now, Scott Guerra. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So he's through 6 full now, and he has yet to surrender a base hit. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th, and we still have no score. Ready for another shot now. Theodore McGowan. He'll start
Leading
the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. Coming to the plate now, Derek Goodman. He got on top of one. 21. It was a ground out victim last time.
Goodman.
Here comes the first pitch. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. 1 out, nobody on. This is pulled into right. And that's a base hit. So the no-hit bid ends here in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
That's the ball.
And a screwball misses here, and we're even at 1-1. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Line drive to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Dan, some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Into the box, Marco Almanzar, as he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Ready with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
So we got him looking there. Marco Almanzar is the second out in the 7th inning.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them,
Great
like
camera
right
angle.
now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Here comes the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and we still have no score.
Take me up to the ball.
Into the box now, Jason Clark. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
Nice.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Our line score there says it all to this point, or if you prefer, it doesn't say anything. 0-0 our score, as you start to wonder if anyone's going to play to run in this one. Into the box now, Juan Garlobo.
Now batting, catcher, Juan Garlobo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Excellent.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
0-1.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Bounce. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. At the plate, Reggie White.
Now batting, third baseman, Reggie White.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he misses inside with that one, ball one. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Fukumori has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we still have no score.
Come on, Rubber Duckies, you got this. Oh, I was relieved.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rubber Ducks, number 15, Nelson Rodriguez.
Good run.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
When you go out there and punch out 11 hitters and you put your team in a great position to win a ball game, you deserve all of the recognition that comes your way.
First time I've been player of the game.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Nelson Rodriguez wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
So how come
Here now our
Rodriguez
final line
gets
score.
the win?
First for the victorious Rubber Ducks,
When I got
1 run,
no
8 hits,
runs
no
against
errors.
me.
They left 18 runners on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
A fast-developing young player has gotten the attention of the higher-ups in management. Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched, and by other organizations as well as their own.
about you all the time. I gotta go pee. Spell on me. Bitchcraft. I'm back now just as it starts the demo.
A manager confronts his pitching staff about an unacceptable team statistic. A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client, confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities. And some such developments take time.
Time for minor league baseball here on
And
the
now,
show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Tonight, Game 2 of this three-game weekend series between the Akron Rubber Ducks and the Erie Seawolves. The Rubber Ducks look for their 7th straight victory next. Leo Delgado will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks. And three.
Not so many this time.
So striding forward now, Richie Ramirez. He'll lead things
Leading
off
off
here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Richie Ramirez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Fellas, our visiting team, as they take the field after a scoreless top half, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer. He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Yeah, Matty, what I want you to focus on is the fact that this team does not like to run. Very station to station. It's going to take a couple of hits to score runs with this offense. They swing the bats well, but they don't put any pressure on the defense as far as base running.
Ready now,
Batting
Thomas
second,
Braxton. He
the
drove
third
in his
baseman,
club's only run a night ago.
Braxton.
First offering on its way. And they start him out away with a called strike. One out, nobody on. Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it to the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Justin Peterson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Into the box now. Newton to
the second
Carmen.
baseman.
But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. We've played an inning, still 0-0.
Wow.
Standing in, Garrett Patton, as
leading
they'll
off
have
for
5, 6, and 7 here to start the home
catcher,
half of the second.
Garrett
reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1. Good break to that one, and he's in command. 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Digging in, Fernando Arroyo comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game.
Arroyo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Grounded first baseline. Fernandez has it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Johnny Matheny. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Johnny Matheny.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Heading after it is Naquin. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. And we are tied 0-0. Set to get his evening at the plate started.
Leading off for the Seawolves,
and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Lifted the other way out to left center. Fukumori has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Stepping into the box, Ira Montgomery. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so.
Montgomery.
First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 home. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. I might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing
the center
in
fielder,
now,
number
Richie
34.
Ramirez.
Richie.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. He's on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one as this ball is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
In now
Now
Thomas
batting,
Braxton.
third baseman, Thomas.
As he'll watch a first pitch
Braxton.
curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he fouls this one off.
Happy power.
2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So they pick up a run on the solo home run as that'll give them the lead. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Seawolves lead it 1-0.
Really, guys? Come on.
Digging in now, Dustin Peterson.
Leading off for the
after a
Seawolves,
single his first time
the
up.
right fielder, Dustin Peterson.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Now the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Spear scoops it up. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Yeah, and when the ball left the bat, you figured it was a routine out, but that's how quickly things can change. As it stands, there's a runner on second base and a base hit away from coming home.
The batter number
Stepping
14,
in now, Newton
second
Carmen,
baseman,
as he looks at a
Newton.
fastball on the inside corner for strike 1.
Carmen.
Don't understand what happened there.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Del Carmen, just 24 years of age, is making a bid to be an all-star this year with his strong season. He's currently the second leading vote getter among second basemen.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that all-star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball.
The catcher, number 5.
He made that strikeout look real easy.
Garrett Hatton comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Well, he's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Striding in once again, Fernando Arroyo, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Arroyo.
He's set and the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Peterson on third with 2 out. Popped up. Spear is there for it. And the inning is over. 1 error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Seawolves are out on top, 1-0.
Come on, Akron Rubber Duckies. Oh, I'm not.
Now at the plate, Johnny Matheny. He'll lead
Leading
things off
for
here in this
Seawolves,
one-run contest.
the designated hitter, Johnny
Here's
Matheny.
a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball,
the left fielder,
and
number
he can't
2.
catch up to the express.
Dan
into the box
Badalucco.
now. Dan Badalucco, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there, strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Now batting, shortstop.
Into the box, Ira
Montgomery.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Really dotting the corners here with the fastball. 0-2.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Hit on the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Sea Wolves lead it 1-0.
Yes. That puts us in the lead.
Digging in and looking for more, Richie Ramirez will
leading
start
off
things
for
out
the
in the
Sea
6th
Wolves,
for a lineup
the
that
center
really
fielder,
hasn't found its
Richie
groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home is a fastball thrown by him for a strike.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Hit down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
In now
batting, third baseman, Thomas.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Braxton hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Meadow.
So coming to the plate, Dustin Peterson.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dustin Peterson.
Now the pitch. Popped up. Fernandez is under it. And that's the 3rd out. So nothing happening this time around. 7th inning coming up. The Rubber Ducks lead this one 2-1. Now at the plate, Newton, Del Carmen due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Newton.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Luplow is back, and he reaches up to put it away for a long out, number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Garrett Patton.
The catcher,
flew
number
out
5.
in his last at bat.
Garrett Patton.
Now here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left. A base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first two pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Junior Daly takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
So I pronounce it Daly, not Daly.
Let's play ball. Ball 4, take the ball. There you go. Out. Out.
Did you just give away a run? Daly, or not?
Out. Ball 4, take your base. 3. Out.
You just gave away a run, mate, didn't you?
Keep base. There you go. 3. Out. 3. Out.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Akron Rubber Ducks claim the victory despite being held to only 3 hits. Robbie Stockman gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Certainly couldn't pitch that fast.
Here now our final line score. First for the victorious Rubber Ducks. 3 runs on 3 hits, 2 errors. They left
9 strikeouts, no errors. It says I've got an error, but that wasn't me. I didn't. Oh, that's the home run was my error. Not much you can do about that. You have to pitch over the plate. Right, that's enough to cruise. Billy thing. Pretty sure that's not going to be right. No, that's going to be no. That's going to be overly, I believe. Okay, so let's go for Phil Jones from Grimsby. 10 outs with my primary pitch. That doesn't sound easy at all, but I can try. Sea Dogs again.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of
your
minor league baseball. Tonight,
Altoona
the first of this three-game weekend series between the Akron Rubber Ducks and the Altoona Curve. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Franz Oaks will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around.
Hopefully we get some run. Not yet.
Stepping in, Lonnie Rodriguez. He'll lead things off
Leading
here in the
off
bottom
for
half
the
of the
Curve,
first.
the designated hitter, Lonnie Rodriguez.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, every person that bought a ticket tonight came to see one thing, and that's the guy on the mound. But I'll tell you what, from an offensive standpoint, this is what you live for. Who's going to make the adjustments offensively to put quality at bats against this guy? Do they have to get him early?
The right fielder.
Can someone work themselves into a big count to drive a ball in the gap late? I am so fired up to see this offense take on this monster.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
One strike.
This is line to left. Fukumori is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Into the box, DeAndre Larkin.
Batting
no one
third.
aboard for him,
The
and
first
2
baseman,
gone here in the first.
DeAndre Larkin.
First offering on its way. In there, 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Larkin has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down. Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter,
Leading
Rocky
off
Feliciano. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Rocky.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
What is my primary pitch? I thought it was the fastball.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Digging in, Corbin Joseph.
Batting fifth.
First pitch coming.
The second
Here
baseman.
it is. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
No balls and 1 strike. Feliciano leads off first with 1 away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Fukumori. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Lewis Winkler, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The center fielder, Lewis Winkler.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 2
It was
full,
very stressful.
and we
I'm
are
not very
tied
good at
0-0.
fielding. I nearly always throw it to home plate because X to throw, but it's not X to throw. You have to press circle for first base, triangle for second, and so on.
At the plate, Lorne Ballard.
Leading
He'll
off
get to take
for
his
the
first
curve.
cuts here.
The third baseman, Lorne Ballard.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. The 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Naquin's on his horse. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Pedro Trujillo.
Batting 9th, the shortstop, Pedro Trujillo.
First offering on its way. And he looks at the screwball that's over for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So
Now
it's not
batting, the
keeping
designated
count.
hitter, Lonnie Rodriguez.
Stepping in now, Lonnie Rodriguez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0.
Nice.
Now to the plate, Dane Conrad. 0 for 1
Leading
for
off
him here in this
for the
one.
curve, the right fielder, Dane Conrad.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Hit hard on the ground to second. Flaherty takes it in. And there's one down now. In now, DeAndre Larkin. He'll look
The
to
first
bounce
baseman,
back
number
after
3.
striking out his last time up.
DeAndre.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a
Larkin.
fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
To the right. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready for another chance. Rocky
Now batting,
Feliciano.
catcher,
He reached on a
Rocky
single in his first try.
Feliciano.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
We're into the audience.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Fukumori. And that retires the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We played 4 full. The Rubber Ducks lead it 1-0. Digging in, Corbin Joseph. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
The second baseman, Corbin Joseph.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one.
What?
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Lays off the screwball there, ruled a strike, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tristan Navarro.
Left
he
fielder.
flew out in his last
Tristan
at-bat.
Navarro.
First delivery to him on the way. And oh, that looked. To catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. Now in the box, Lewis Winkler. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Winkler.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Fouled away.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
First baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. 5 innings complete. The Rubber Ducks lead this one 1-0.
Okay, I'm going to stop the stream now because I need to go to the back. Thank you for watching, if anyone is watching. Hey Google, play Deftones, you've seen The Butcher? Choosing songs is only available.
Here's a Spotify station featuring Deftones.